welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of my wardrobe detox style overhaul series of videos. If you haven't checked out my first video, please do so now. I will link it up above here. The reason for that is because at the beginning of that video I explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, sort of what I'm going through at the moment. So if you watch that one first, this video will make a lot of sense. So today we are going to be tackling shoes. So I have a lot of shoes, as I'm sure most women do. Again, I think we form emotional attachments to shoes. I think all of us have loads and loads of pairs of shoes that we love but we never wear because either they're crippling, which most shoes bloom and well are, or they don't seem to go with anything that we've got. So let's get started. So as before, I'm going to start by taking all of my shoes out, spreading them all over the floor, because in a way it's a bit of shock therapy. It's a good way of showing you how many things you actually have. And when you see it all laid out, trust me, it puts it in perspective. So first order of business, take everything out. This is going to be hard. Like, I feel like I want to cry. I'm not kidding, I actually do. I actually feel like I want to cry. So here we are with just my court shoe and wedges collection. Now, at first, when I laid them all out, I thought, oh my God, I have so many shoes, but actually it's not actually as bad as I think I thought it was going to be. There's 14 pairs of wedges here and 18 pairs of court shoes, but looking around I do actually wear most of these shoes. The high heel section is not going to be the easy win here, and like I've said before, this isn't about becoming a minimalist. It's just about stripping things out that I really don't wear and that I really don't love, so that I make room in my life and in my space for things that I do wear and I do love. So looking around, my first instinct is I love all of them. This is going to be horrendously difficult. I will be getting rid of these. This is a pair from June. They're really, really nice. That huge big platform, but I've probably worn them once. In fact, I have worn them out, but they don't look like they've even been worn. But clearly I'm not wearing them, so they can go. Bought these from New Look last year, and I have to say that I've gone through the whole summer and not worn them once. Now, why is that? Probably not going to wear those, and I'll get rid of those. So that's 2 pairs. Now I might get rid of these. These are Zara shoes, and actually when I come to reach for things in my cupboard, rather than reach for these, I reach for these now. I think those have actually kind of replaced those. Those will go as well. Now these are shoes I bought from New Look not long ago. I really, really loved them when I saw them on the website. They've never been worn, but actually I can't find anything to go with them. So I'm obviously not, they're obviously just not my style, because I haven't actually worn them. So they can go as well. So that's 4 pairs. That's not doing too badly. So you see, all of those courts I do wear and love. So yeah, I'm not going to slim down that any further actually. These are all summer shoes. These are really hard to judge now because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be feeling next summer. Now, I think the thing is, when you look at my shoe collection, I don't have many doubles of things, many duplicates. I think that's why I'm struggling to part with anything here, because it's not like I have several pairs of the same shoe, and the colourways of the wedges are all different. So I don't feel like I want to get rid of any of the wedges because I feel like it's not the season for them. What I think I'm going to do though is I want to stop putting my clothes up in the loft. I want to have all my clothes down here, you know, when the seasons change. But what I might actually do is start switching out some of my summer shoes and putting the wedges in a suitcase in the loft, so they are out of the way, to clear space for me to see the shoes I've got. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I love shoes. I don't think that's that bad though. Is that bad that I don't think it's that bad? I'm literally sweating, literally sweating. So this is now the majority of my wedges packed away in this suitcase, which is going to go into the loft. I am leaving out a few of my more basic pairs that I wear quite frequently, just in case we go on holiday, or, I mean, it's only the end of August now, we could still have some beautiful weather. The other shoes I want to put in here are these ones, which, I mean, how bloody gorgeous are they? But these really are like special event shoes, so as and when I have reason to wear these, I will take them out of the loft, which leaves me with a more manageable selection of heeled shoes. On the shoe storage front, I found one of these shoe rack things which does make more sense. Now actually all of my high-heeled shoes do actually fit in to this wardrobe. Right, we're going to move on to flats. These are my flats, not including kind of sandally flip-flop flats, if you get my drift. Again, it's not quite as bad as I had thought it was going to be honest. So I'm not feeling too guilty about the flat shoe section as much as I thought I would do. However, there are some ones I'm definitely going to get rid of here, so it's going to be quite easy. Now these I bought last year from Primark because I wanted a patent black loafer brogue type shoe. These are cripplingly uncomfortable. So I don't think I even actually wore them out of the house because they were so uncomfortable. So that's why this year I've decided to buy a better pair from Marks and Spencer's. These were only £29.50, but they were probably like a £5. So you get what you pay for, buy cheap, buy twice sometimes. I think these are going to be much comfier. So these are dupes for those. So they're going to go. Again, I bought these from Primark. I bought them because they're a bit of the sort of Chanel dupe, aren't they? Chanel dupe for the espadrille. But I don't know if all espadrilles are like this. I love them. They look really, really nice on. Really nice on, actually. I love the look of them on. But they look so cool on, don't they? But they are so unbreathable, if that's the right word. My feet sweated in them so badly. They were so uncomfortable. They're like comfortable because they're really soft, but my feet were just like too hot in them. So I kind of feel that for summer, which is what these shoes are actually for, they're just not going to be appropriate. So what I might do next summer, I might actually buy myself a better quality pair of espadrilles next year. So they can go. I bought these again from Primark. Now, as you can see, I'm not much of a trainer wearer. I've never really worn trainers sort of socially, casually, if you know what I mean. But I really like the look of them with like pleated skirts and just with jeans, and they're just really, really convenient, aren't they? So I thought I'm not going to buy some All-Stars. I'll just buy the dupes from Primark. Don't know how much these were, less than 15 quid, I want to say. Anyway, the one was super comfy, but the other has some sort of problem in the back, and it's kind of like really, really hard, and it gave me the worst blisters. So I thought to myself, you know what, you love the look, you're definitely all gonna wear them, buy the All-Stars. Again, I bought cheap. What happened? I bought twice, so they can go. These are my only pair of gym shoes, so they will definitely stay. Again, this is another one. I do like Primark shoes. I don't want to give Primark shoes too much of a bad rap, because actually some of the Primark shoes are good, but I kind of feel their closed shoes are just made with not breathable fabric, and I get really, really hot feet. So for me, they just don't work. So I bought these because I love the look of them, but again, I wore them for one day. I think I've worn them maybe twice, and my feet just got so hot and sweaty inside here. And hot and sweaty feet are really, really bad because you can get fungal foot infections and stuff, guys. So don't wear shoes that make your feet sweat. What I might actually do is go and find myself a pair of, I don't know, slip-on Vans or something that would probably be just made a lot better. So again, I bought cheap. I'm probably now going to go out and buy twice. Are you picking up a bit of a theme here? So that's it. So we've got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. So actually, I've got rid of 4 pairs of heels, 4 pairs of flats. I'm quite happy with this so far. Let's put them back in the cupboard. So they're now on my flats. I don't really have enough space in this wardrobe because I've got some kind of like sentimental stuff there that I don't want to go up in the loft. So I've had to double up and stack a little bit, which is a recipe for absolute disaster. And I might actually get some shoe racks in this cupboard here. So just to recap, so far, those are the shoes that are going, 8 pairs. Not bad. How do you think I'm doing so far, guys? Do you think I'm doing well? Better than expected or worse than expected? Let me know in the comments. So here is a little basket of all of my flip-flops. So we'll go through these and see what we have and see what we can get rid of. And what I will say is I have actually pared these down already because I've got rid of loads kind of at the start of this season that we've just had now. I think I am going to get rid of these. These are from New Look. I do love them, but they're so super uncomfortable that I just haven't worn them. I haven't even worn them out the house because they're so uncomfortable. These, I do love them, but the leather scares me because they feel quite hard. But again, I think once these are walked in and worn in a bit, they'll be really, really nice. So I think what I need to actually just do is just start wearing these around the house because I do really, really like the style of them. These I got from Next a number of years ago. I should love them. They've got animal print, they've kind of got a corky bottom, they look really comfy. I've never worn them out the house, they're definitely gonna go. So actually, just 2 pairs of shoes from the flip-flop drawer, which again isn't too bad. I don't think 11 pairs of flip-flops, that's not too excessive, is it? I don't know. But again, there are very few dupes in here. Very few flip-flops are exactly the same. So now on to boots. So these are my boots collection. I actually don't have that many pairs of boots really, because I did a clear out at the beginning of this last season where I got rid of I think 4 pairs of calf boots and potentially some ankle boots as well. So there's not a huge amount to get rid of here, but let's go through it anyway and have a little conversation. So the first pair that spring to my eyes are these. Now, I've had these for ages. They are very, very, very worn at the front. I'm not sure I can part with them because they are still really, really nice. They weren't really in last season, but actually this kind of heel and sharp boot has come back in again. So I might try and do what I can to try and actually repair those a bit, care for the leather a little bit, and see if I can bring them back up to looking good, because I do actually still really like those. These, again, these are a funny one because I got these from Next about 6 years ago. They're hard wedges, but I wear them to death. Every single winter I'm always reaching for them, so they're definitely staying. Now these I've had for ages and I've never worn them out the house. They're from 9 West. They're really, really beautiful. They do look good with a lot of outfits, but for some reason I just don't wear them, so they're gonna go. Now these are difficult because I bought these because basically Instagram made me do it. Everyone had these boots on last year. I wore them once. They're just from Next. I don't know whether to admit defeat that they're just not for me and I bought them and they're not really my style, or to give them a reprieve and try and wear them with a few different things. Like I'm thinking a little skirt with black tights. I tried them with jeans last year and I just didn't like them, but maybe with a skirt and tights they might actually, I might give them another go. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes what I do is I buy stuff and then I only actually wear it like 2 or 3 seasons later and then I wear it to death. So some stuff I'm kind of loath to get rid of because I feel it might be something that I love in the future. So actually I'm going to keep those. So because I did have a boot cull earlier in the year, that's quite ineffective. I've only got rid of 1 pair. But at least I've got them all out and I've had a look at them and I've had a little assessment. And now I know what I've got. So I don't feel like I've failed necessarily on the boot front. Have I? I don't know. So that was it, guys, on the shoe front. I'm getting rid of these 11 pairs of shoes. I know it doesn't seem like a huge amount perhaps, but I have been doing some shoe detoxing over the last few years and I feel like I have already probably got rid of a lot of the pairs of shoes that I don't wear very often. And I feel happy that the ones that are in the cupboard are ones I wear. However, what I'm going to do is just really be mindful of the shoes I'm wearing over like the next winter and then over the next spring and summer, so over the next year's worth of seasons. And when a season finishes, if there are shoes I'm just not wearing, then I'll get rid of those. But I think for now I'm happy with what's happened here. Most of these will probably go to charity shops. I'm probably going to sell the June and the 9 West pair. Maybe the next ones because they literally have never been worn. But other than that, they're probably all going to go to charity. So that's it for now, guys. The next video is going to be the shelves for the tops. And then there is going to be a knits section. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that with the shelves. We'll see how we go. I don't want these videos to be like too long. And then the next huge, big, monstrously terrifying one is my dresses, because I've got a lot of those and I love them dearly. So anyway, guys, I hope you found this useful. If you're doing a wardrobe detox, I hope it's going well for you. Please let me know what you thought of this video. Please do give it a thumbs up if you thought it was good. Please give it a thumbs down if you thought it was absolutely rubbish and I didn't get rid of enough shoes. Just let me know, I won't be offended. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!